And boy, does this really pack a punch. It really performs like a high-end, full-size mini food processor, but it's not nearly as expensive, and it takes up just a fraction of the space on your counter. Also, a very special price just for this one day at $49.95. It comes with all the stainless steel blades that you need, all the accessories that you need. All you do is pick your color. We have it for you in the red. It also comes in a great sort of stone gray color, and we even have it for you in black. It's easy to use, it's easy to clean. You'll never chop your onions or shred your cheese ever again. We're down to our final quantities, so hopefully you can lock this one in early. 660017 is your item number, and all of the Curtis Stone items tonight are on FlexPay, 5 interest-free flexible payments. We'll get this out to you right away, but let's bring him in. Curtis Stone is here, our most famous, internationally renowned, award-winning chef, live via his studios in LA. There you are, Curtis. Great to see you. Good evening. I'm so looking forward to the next 3 hours.
It's going to be so much fun. It's rare that I give you 3 hours in a row, but I'm ready. I've drunk lots of coffee, so I'm ready to roll. Now, Sarah, here's the deal. Food processors are one of the most helpful things in a kitchen, but in commercial kitchens, like the one downstairs, Gwen, my restaurant that feeds 160 people a night, it's a big food processor. When I say big, this big, but we're cooking for 100 people a night. When you're at home and you're cooking for 2 or 4 or 6, you need something with a much smaller capacity, and here's why. The blade will catch absolutely everything, and I'm sure that's happened to you before, where you turn the blade on and nothing really happens. Now look at what I'm doing here. I've got tomatoes, I've got some onions, and you can see I can just pile this ingredients on top. I've got a little bit of chipotle chili. You go ahead, you pop the lid on like this, right? Very, very simple. You can squash it down too, by the way. Turn it, give it a second. Now you can see how much I put in there, and you can see how it pulls everything right on down, and it creates the most unbelievable little salsa, pico de gallo, that you've ever seen. So you can see whether you want, and see how long that took, to all of 2 seconds. So whether you want to do it coarse or perfectly pureed, you just let it go for a couple more seconds. Next is my guacamole. I've thrown my avocado in, then goes in my cilantro, a little bit of pepper, throw in just a little lime juice, and go ahead and pour that in. And then you go on with your lid. Again, you can pulse it, or you can turn it on. No, I haven't got my lid on properly. There we go. Oh, what am I doing? What's happening here? You know what I've done? I've gone ahead and I've just lifted up that plate. So let me go like that. Oh, no, come over here. Let me show it to you. I've got something on wrong on the... I've got it unplugged. That's the problem. Look at this. You can make guacamole literally in seconds, right? So whether you want to do something coarse or whether you want to do something really fine, it's totally up to you. Over here, I'm going to do all of my chopping. So watch this. Imagine we all go for that cauliflower rice, but imagine if you're making a soup and you want to do celery in seconds, right? Go ahead and chop it. Now, if you want it coarse, chop it for literally 2 seconds. If you want it fine, just let it go that couple of seconds longer. And again, you get it perfectly chopped in no time at all. So think about the soups and the stews and the braises and all of that delicious stuff that we're going to be making. Pop your blade back in, just like that. Go ahead and grab your carrots, even a hard veggie like a carrot. It will chop it up in literally, see that? Literally 2 seconds, right? So when you've got the right tools, you become a great cook. It's actually really quite simple. All of you that love chopping onions. Who likes chopping onions? I don't know anybody that likes chopping onions. You throw your blade in, you throw your vegetables in. This time I'll do some onions. You toss all that in there, and it's got a 2-cup capacity. So while it's, we call it the mini food processor because it's mini compared to the big commercial size ones. You can see that I've minced up my onions literally in seconds. So, Sarah, I don't know about you. We love to cook, but do we really like to do all the prep? Do we like to have our knife out and do all of the chopping? You don't have to do it anymore because with the mini food processor, you can literally do everything.
You can, and I love the idea that you don't need to get out your cutting board, you don't need to get out your knives, you don't need to get out your fingers. Your fingers stay out of the whole process and let the mini food processor do the work. All right, time for some updates. I know this is going to be very popular during the fall holidays as we get ready to make our favorite meals, whether it's over the Thanksgiving holiday or into the Christmas holiday. We have our stainless steel, which is called black. We have this one, which is called stone gray, and we also have it for you in a red. So out of these three, I think, which one was the first to go? I think it was, oh, it's actually going to be the red now. We only have 200 remaining if you would love the red. I'm going to invite you to place your order online. Go to hsn.com. It's always the fastest way to jump in. And if you're thinking, hey, that Australian guy looks a little familiar, you might have seen him on The Biggest Loser, The Take-Home Chef, The Chew, The Rachel Ray Show. Let's see, what else am I missing? Master Chef. The hits, they keep on coming. And I know you've got some new shows as well, Curtis Stone. You've been a busy, busy guy.
I've been a busy boy. Now look, I've got my grater attachment. Look at this. In the time it took you to tell everyone about the color, look at what I've done. I've grated all of that cheese. This could be carrots, it could be zucchini, it could be absolutely anything. Next I'll make a dressing. Oh, hold on, Sarah. What's this? Oh, guys, listen. This is my today's special that we're not allowed to talk about until midnight. So whoever put this here, you're very naughty. It's the 14-inch skillet that's not allowed to be spoken about. Look, what's that? It comes with an incredible divider. I know, I'm being cheeky. I'm not allowed to talk about it until midnight, but if you're looking for the most incredible skillet on the planet, stay tuned until midnight. Okay, or if you want to jump the line, be my guest. It's on a pre-sale right now. I'm going to make a vinaigrette. Parsley goes in, lime juice goes in, a little vinegar goes in, some extra virgin olive oil goes in. I'm going to put mustard and honey, so out of my little pinch bowls, and yes, we have them available at hsn.com. It's 140 products that you can go and have a look for. We hit that, we make a fast dressing. It literally takes all of 5 seconds, and you've got a beautiful little vinaigrette that you just pour straight over your salad. So the amount of different things that you can do. I'm going to jump all the way down to the end here because I want you to see this other blade. We're running out of time already. It goes so fast, Sarah. Here's my blade. Now, this is called the Emulsifying Blade. I throw my cream in there. It's great for making dressings as well. But have a look at this. Oh, what am I doing tonight? Let me get that working. No, I'm not having much luck. Okay, let me switch it over here. Sorry, our plugs aren't cooperating, but this is how quick and simple this works. And in literally 3 to 4 seconds, you've got perfectly whipped cream. So there it is, perfectly whipped. If I come over here, I'm going to make a pesto. Over here, I throw in my herbs. Now, you can use spinach. By the way, you can make a pesto out of many things. I'll throw in some Parmesan cheese, some pine nuts, a little bit of basil, and then I throw in my olive oil. There's some garlic in there as well. You put your lid on, and 3 seconds later, you've got the perfect pesto. Okay, so it really is, oh, one leaf got stuck. Let me show it to you. It really is the most beautiful little item. Now, this is a thick pesto. If you wanted it to be more saucy, then you just add a little bit more liquid. But you can see how quick and simple it is to make chimichurri, pesto, a variety of dressings. I do this for my kids, and I know we're running out of time, but let me just do this one thing. A little almond milk, some beautiful fresh berries, and then a little bit of fresh yogurt. I dump all of that in and I make them a smoothie first thing in the morning, and they tell me they don't want to eat fruit first thing in the morning. Well, guess what? They eat it every single day because they have no idea that that had half a punnet of raspberries in it. Now, if they're watching,
now they're drinking their fruit and they don't even know it, right? Oh, that looks so tasty. By the way, these are going really, really quickly. You might want to lock this one in as soon as you can. About $10 a month on FlexPay. 660017. Final call on the red. We also have the black and we have the stone gray. I love the size. Look at this. You have room. It doesn't take up the entire cupboard. They're super easy to clean, and it'll just make prepping a breeze. You're going to love that. So add that to your order, and then check out a little shopping we're going to do online, because everything that you're going to see next is on clearance. I love this new